Once again, good evening, everyone. I'm audible. I'm audible. Students, please reply. Please unmute yourself. I'm audible. Hello. I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you're
Yeah.
audible.
Yes, you are
Okay.
audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You are
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. So please be interactive, right? Please answer me whenever I'm asking something. Please unmute yourself, right? So that we can connect each other, right? And I can know that what you are understanding or what you are not understanding, right? So that I can help you. So yesterday, what we did, I given you some introduction about Excel, right? And today we will proceed our Excel only, and we will learn our mathematical operations, how we can do mathematical operations in Excel sheet, right? And other things also like how we apply the conditions and many more things, right? So we will start with mathematical operations, how we can operate mathematical operation between two cells or multiple cells, right? So let me share my screen. Okay. My screen is visible to everyone?
Yes.
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 It's visible.
Okay. Thank you. So similarly, I go to a search bar and I will find Excel. As Excel is there, I can open it and I open the blank workbook. Okay. So let's start with mathematical operation. So what I'm doing, I'm just writing the heading, what I'm doing, mathematical operation. Mathematical operations, right? So I have to merge these cells so that it's look better. Or what I can do, I can merge more cells, right? Like this. And I can make it bold so that it can look like a heading, or I can increase its size also. Okay. So I'm assuming some numbers like a variable like a. The value of a is, I'm assuming like 60. I have a variable b and its value is, I'm assuming like 30. Okay. So what I have to learn, we have to understand that how we can add a plus b, how we can subtract a minus b, how we can multiply a into b, how we can divide a divide b, how we can find the any power of a, and root a, any root. It can be square root, so it can be cube root, root of a. Okay. So there are many ways. So we will learn everything that it is possible to do. And if you know any other thing also, then you can share also that it will be help each other, all the students also, that the new way to do the operation. So I'm telling you the simplest way, start from the starting. Okay. So whenever you are adding something, Okay, the task is to add A and B, right? So we have to apply the function, yeah, or we have to apply the formula. So difference between formula and function is predefined formula, right? It has yesterday I've showed you this sigma one, right? So it is I have applied some average. So this is the functions that it is predefined. This is has predefined formula, right? And if you have to write the formula, so you have to just write equal to and write the formula. I will tell you both the ways how we can do it. So we're starting with the formula, how we can write the formula for addition. So you just have to click the cell where you have to find the addition and you have to write the equal to sign there, right? So before writing the formula, you have to write what? Equal to. First thing that you have to write, that is equal to. Then what you have to do, you have to select the cell, right? Selecting the cell, there is two ways. You can write the name of the cell or you just go to the cell and click on that cell, right? It will give you the C6, right? What is C6? C6 is the cell name of this. You can identify, yesterday I told you how to get the name of the cell. The C is the column name and sixth is the row. So the name of the cell is C6, right? Then what you have to do, you have to add it. So you have to write plus sign and then another cell that you are adding, right? So you have written that formula for addition and it is also showing in the formula bar. You can see it. And after that, you just have to enter. You have to just press the enter and you will get the answer. Is it clear to you? It is the simplest thing that we can do in Excel. All of you. Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's very simple. Yeah, it's very simple. Right. So another thing that you are asking that using function, how we can do this, right? If you have to do by the function. So there's a function name that is sum, right? And then you have to start the parenthesis. So see, all things is giving you in the notification bar. See, you can see if you are applying sum, then what you have to write? Number one and number two, right? Means which number you have to add. So you have to identify the cell and you have to just click the cell. Okay, this, right? Then you have to give the colon, right? And then you have to press second number, right? And then you have to complete the parenthesis and then you can see this. Okay, so this is the second way I have given you how you can write it. So first way that you can see the formula bar, how we have added it, just clicking on the cell and addition. And second, we are using that function, right? And this is not only the way that you write the function, from the sigma also you can go and write this, right? How? I will tell you. Okay, it's taking above one, right? Because it's need to be there. Just a second. If I'm writing here only 60 and 30. It is also 1630. So we will not get confused with this. Okay, so what you have to do? Yes, Mohammed, please ask your question. What you are asking? You have any doubt?
No doubts.
Okay, you have raised your hand now. So by this, see, you can add it like this also. You just have to go to the sigma bar and you don't have to press any equal to and anything. You just have to select the cell. I'm again showing you. I have done nothing. I have not pressed anything. I just select the cell and I go to the sigma and I have pressed the sum. So it's automatically selected the previous cell, right? So if your cell is just adjacent to your additional number cells, right, that you are adding, so you can apply this. But if it is far from those cells that you are adding the numbers, So you need to apply above two techniques, right? So that it cannot mismatch the cells, right? So these are the simplest way. Similarly, in subtraction, what you have to do, you just have to select the cell and minus it, right? This minus this, and you will get answer. Similarly, in multiplication, what you have to do, you have to equal to this and just multiply, and you will get the answer. And similarly, in division, what you have to do, you just have to select the cell A and then division sign and cell B, and you will get the answer. Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. So now we are coming to the power A, right? If we have a number, A or B, any number, okay, you have to find the power, right? So what you have to do, you have to just write the equal to, and you have to write power. So there's a function power, right? And as you start the parenthesis, you will get the notification bar that what you have to write. First, you have to write the number, which number you have to write, that you have to give a number, right? And comma, then you have to give the power, which power you need to give that a, what, which power. So I'm assuming I need second power, right? So what should be the answer? Can anyone guess?
360.
3600.
Yeah, 3600, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, understood. It's very simple,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
right? Now you have to find the root of a, right? So any number, so it's very easy to find square root, right? If I'm telling you about the square root, and you have to tell me the cube root and anything, because we have the function for the square root. So I'm telling you first this sqrt, and it's starting this square root of this. Sorry, I have not written the equal to sign. See, sqrt I have, and I'm starting the parenthesis, and it's asking the number. So I'm giving its number 6, and so I got the square root of this, right? So can anyone tell me if I need cube root? It is not there. The function is not there. So how can I get the cube root or fourth power
फोन
of it?
लावणं बरं नाही बरं काही
Sorry.
मग बघ लाले तुझं मी
Um, Actually, I don't know that language. I know only Hindi and English. Can you speak in English or Hindi? What you are asking? Hello.
Yes, sir.
You can continue.
I hope she's not talking.
Okay. Okay. So I'm asking is what we can do for finding cube root or fourth root or fifth root or sixth root if I need of any number. Can anyone guess? I have told you everything. Using these things only, I can find cube root or the fourth power of the root or fifth or any power of root if you need. So please, anyone can tell, please tell me, unmute yourself and tell me how can I do this?
The power, comma 1/3.
Yes, good. So I will use that power one, right? Because we have that which power we are needed. So for getting higher power, if you want to square it, cube it, so you have to write 2, 3, and 4, whatever you need, right? If you're going for root, right? So what you have to do, you just have to divide it that power. If you need cube root, then you have to write 1/3. If you write fourth power root, then you have to write 1/4. So you by using that only you can write it, right? So I'm showing you for B, cube root, right? Cube root of A. cube root of it, right? So how we do it? We'll write that power function. First of all, we have to write equal to, and what will be power, right? And which number we have to a, right? And I have to what I have to do comma, and which power we are needed 1 by 3, right? So 1 divided by 3, and this is closed, and we got that cube root of this. Understood? Any power you can, if you need fourth power, fifth power, you just have to write 1 by 5, 1 by 6, 1 by 7, anything that you want to. Understood? Clear?
No, sir. So can
Yes,
you
sir.
repeat, please?
Sorry.
Can you repeat this, sir, please?
Yeah. Okay. So what I'm saying, telling you that I have showed you power, how to get the power of any number. If you need fourth power, fifth power, sixth power, it is easy to write, right? There is a power formula, and you can first you have to select the number and then comma, and then you have to tell the power like this. See, you have to just write the power. You have to select the cell, which number you are powering, right? And which power you are applying. You have to tell this after comma, and then close the parenthesis. You will get it, right? You will get
Yes, sir.
any power, right? But what if I need the root, right? So there's a function for square root, right? Square root, it is easy to get it. But if I need not a square root, I need cube root, that power 1 by 3 or 1 by 4, fourth power root, right? Or sixth power root. So how to do it, right? So with the help, we do not have direct function for it in Excel. So what we are doing, we are using that power function, right? How we are getting power function? What we are doing in power, we are selecting that cell, and in the power, we are selecting the 1 divided by power. So because when you are asking for cube root means the power is 1 by 3, right? I think
Yes,
that
sir.
mathematical thing you must know about this, that if you are about asking about cube root, every power is divided at 1 if you are getting, if you are asking for roots, right? If you are asking for cube root, that is 1 by 3. If you are asking for fourth root, that is 1 by 4, right? So you have to just clear that power, right? So which power you need. If you are asking for fourth power, so you can write 1 by 4, you will get it. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any doubts in this mathematical operations so far? Please, so that
No.
we can move in another topic also. Okay. So is it clear to all of it? Okay. Now moving on. Now we will understand how we can use if and, if or, and if conditions, right? Okay. So here we have four things, right? If, and, if or, and if, right? So we have different situations where we can apply these things, right? So I will tell you all the situations that where we can use these, and where we cannot use, right? So the first thing is that uh, where we can use if, right? So basic thing is that where if we have to apply one condition, only one condition in all the sheet or in any cell, right? So we can use if. If the conditions are multiple, right? If you have to apply multiple conditions, multiple in conditions in multiple cells, right? So you have to apply if and, right? If and if or are similar, right? But the nature is different, because I will ask you this question also because it is very simple, I think. And if is nested if condition. When you apply if, and you have another conditions inside that condition, right? So how we apply, we will give you the example. It will clear you more when we use in live example, right? So let's start with an example. So for that, we have to make a sheet, right? So let's start with us making a sheet. Like we have to give serial number, right? We are taking a data of a class, right? So that you can relate to it easily. Student name. We are guessing the subjects. Next we have physics, history, maths. Then we have computers and we have English. I think all of you have these subjects in your 12th class, right?
Yeah, right.
Yes, sir.
So now I need total of all the marks. Then percentage. Right. Percentage. Then I need result. I will show you all these conditions with the different results. So I need three kinds of result. Result 1, result 2, result 3. Right. After result, we need grade. Right. Then I have to know that who is getting, the student has maximum which in which subject, maximum number, minimum number. Then I have to count total subjects. So if we have more than 5 or we have many columns, then and then we need average of the student. Okay. So everything is clear, right? So column I have made all the things what I needed. Just a second, I'm just adjusting this. Okay. So you can see, I have written the student name, but name is not there. It is hidden. You can see in the formula bar, I have written all the thing, but it is not. So I have to do some adjustment. So there's a short key to adjust all the cells and fit the text in that cell, right? So I'm showing you how. Manually also you can do this like this, that you are going to the cell, right? And when this both side arrow comes, you have to select this and you can move like this, right? I think everyone knows this, to do this, right? You can do this like this, right? And for student name, it is hiding. So you can select like this, that it comes, right? So if you have hundreds of rows, right? And sorry, hundreds of columns, right? And going for manually and adjusting their sizes, right? So it is very difficult for you, right? So what I'm doing, I'm showing you the easier way to do. See what I'm doing. I'm selecting all the columns, right? And pressing Alt. See, all the shortcuts are coming. H, O, I. See, now you can see there is no need to do any adjustment. Everything is adjusted according to the length of the text. Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Why it is blank? I have left it blank. Okay, I think. Okay, let's delete it. Okay, it will be adjusted. Okay, so it is clear to you, right? So I'm writing now So I'm zooming it because I think it might be not visible to you. Now it's visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So now the serial number comes, right? And you have to write approx 2000 serial numbers. If any student, if any class having, I don't think any class is having more than 100 students, but I'm assuming that you have a data of any company or anywhere else, right? So you must have to write, you have to enter the data of that company or any firm, right? And they have 2000 employees, and you have to write their uh, their unique ID numbers or something like that, right? And they are in sequence, right? Definitely they are in sequence. So there's a shortcut. You don't have to write 1, 2, 3, and any numbers that is starting from their sequences, right? So there's another way, like you are writing 1 and 2. This is the one way that you are pressing everything, but it is very uh, not good way to write it. You just have to select both the cells, right? And thus go to the right corner and you have to drag it and you will get the, suppose I have 10 students, so it would be like, right? So you will say, sir, the unique ID will be different or the roll number will be different, but it will be in sequence in a class, right? If you're talking about a particular class, so it will be in sequence form. So you have to write just first number and the last number will be changed, right? And it will be in sequence, so you can get that, right? Everywhere there's a pattern. Okay. So it will be like that. And for the student name, I can write many things, but I'm assuming ABCD, and you will have the sheet for any form that all the names. So there you can write copy paste, right? There you have the options. There you have to write the names, right? So I'm writing it. Okay. So these are the students, right? So I'm now I have to write the numbers of their marks, right? What they have get. Out of 100, I'm writing so that we can easily calculate or easily analyze, right? So A got 30 and 40 and 80, 90, 45, right? 42, 44, 46. He is a very best student and he got 90, 55, 3, 4, 7. Student is getting 60, 60. Okay. So these are the numbers. One can see this, the table.
Yes.
Hello. Okay. So now we have to find the total. So it's very easy. We have learned how to sum the cells, right? So what I'm doing is in sequence, right? So what I'm doing, I'm direct applying the sum, right? So you don't have to do this. You have to just sum that cell, right? Okay. So it is auto selected all the previous numbers, right? And you have to write the enter. And what you have to do now, you have to just drag it and all the formula will copy in other cells, right? In the total. You just have to go to the right corner. Just you have to drag it down and you will get the total of all the cells. Is that clear to you? How to get the total?
Yes, clear.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
It's
Yes,
very
sir.
easy, right? Yeah, it's very easy. Okay, now I have to find the percentage, right? It's very easy how to find the percentage. So, and can anyone tell the formula? What is the formula of percentage? Anyone?
Sum upon total divided by subject 100. Sorry.
Sum upon total into 100.
Sum upon total into 100, right? That is right. So sum means the total number he's getting, right? So he's getting this number, right? I'm writing for this particular row. So he's getting this number, right? And what I have to do, I have to multiply with 100. And then I have to divide by the total numbers. So what are the total numbers? I have taken all the
6.
numbers out of 100. So how many subjects we have? 1, 2,
6.
3, 4, 5. I think 5 we have.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5
Yes,
we have 5.
5.
The total
500.
is 500,
500.
right? So I think
Yes.
it will give you the percentage, right? Yeah. So it is 57%. And similarly, what we have to do, we have to just drag the formula in every cell. So we can get the percentage of your first one, right? So this is your percentage, right? Okay. So till now, I think I understood everyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Now moving to result one. Now I'm applying the conditions, right? So, so there are so many ways that you can declare a student fail or pass, right? I'm telling the a common way that anyone student can pass or fail in any institute or something like that. So I'm assuming the passing mark is 33. Okay. Passing mark 33, you can assume anything. You can assume 40. So you have to write instead of 33, you have to write 40. Anything that you are assuming that you can write there, right? I'm assuming 33 is the passing marks, right? And uh, in every subject, right? Or in the total also, somewhere, in some institute or in colleges, there is a condition that whether you are passing every subject, right? You are have a minimum passing mark is 33. Although you have to get more than 40% in total to pass, right? So there's more conditions, right? Individual subjects also having some conditions, right? You have to have minimum 33% to pass the any subject, and to pass all the subjects, you must have 40% aggregate, right? Is that clear to you? This kind of conditions you have heard before?
Yes, sir.
Right. So I'm assuming all those conditions in different results, right? So first first I'm applying the condition if, right? And I told you already that we can apply only one condition there. So only one condition, and we have 5 subjects. So we cannot apply 5 condition here in result, right? Because if I'm applying this should be greater than 33 and this should be greater than 33, every subject. So we will have 5 conditions. So we cannot apply here. We will use this in if and condition, right? So I have to use if condition there. So I'm assuming that if your percentage or your total is above this, then you are pass. If your total is less than this, you can fail. So I'm applying this condition, right? So you can apply in total also, or you can apply in percentage also. So I'm assuming that if you are having more than 40%, right? So you are equal to or greater than 40%, then you are pass. And if you are not having greater than 40%, less than 40%, then you are fail. So we are applying only one condition on percentage. Is that clear to you? In result one? So I'm applying
Yes,
it.
clear.
Okay, so I'm going to applying it. I'm applying if, right? So there is a if, we are starting parenthesis, right? And it's telling me how to apply that if condition. So you have to tell the logic test, right? Here we have to apply the logic test, right? Okay, which condition? You have to tell the condition, right? So what I'm saying that the percentage, this value, right? If it is greater than or equal to how much? 40, right? It is logic test. It is highlighted. You can see in the bold. It is saying logic test, logical underscore test. You can see this. It is bold right now because you are applying this condition. You're writing this condition. This condition you understood how to apply. I'm
Yes,
saying
sir.
that this
Yes.
cell, this total should be greater than or equal to 40, right? I'm applying this condition. Then I'm writing comma. It is written there, comma, right? I'm writing comma. Then what is saying? Now, the second after comma, it's telling value is true. Agar ye cheez true hai, if this is true, then what you have to write? If this is true, then I will write it is pass, right? So I have to write what? Pass. Then I'm writing comma. Then it is asking if it is not, then what you have to write? Then I will write fail. Okay. Close parenthesis, close, right? Okay. So this comes pass. It is greater than 40. Let us apply this formula to every cell, each cell. Okay. Is that clear to you? So you can see every student less than 40% is fail. Clear?
Yes, sir.
This is clear to you all?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Any doubts?
Yes, clear.
Any doubt?
No, sir.
Please tell me. I can clear right now. Because if you not understand this, you cannot understand result 2 if I apply if and end condition. Right. Everyone understood this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We can move. Okay. Okay. Now I'm applying if and end condition. So tell me about that. I'm telling about the conditions, right? We have multiple conditions, and if I have two words, right? I'm talking about and I'm talking about or. So I'm talking about and, right? If I have three condition and I'm writing in between those condition and this and this and this. So what does that mean? What is the meaning of that statement if I'm writing and in between of three conditions? Can anyone tell?
Both three are the equal.
Anyone else?
All the conditions should be All the conditions should be true.
Yes. So when you are applying these conditions, so when you are applying and, that means that you have to be uh, uh, clear all these conditions. Then only you can write the next statement for the true statement, right? What if I apply all the three conditions? If all the three conditions will be true, then it will be considered as a true. Otherwise, it will go to the false condition. Understood? And means this and this and this. All three should be true, then it will be true. Otherwise, it will be not true. Okay. And in all condition, what is? Any condition will, if it is true, then you will get the true. You are getting my point?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
You can understand with this. See, if I'm applying these conditions, right? This number should be greater than 30. This should be greater than 30. This should be greater than 30. I'm applying 5 conditions, right? In physics, chemistry, maths, computer, and English. If I'm applying and in between them, this condition and this condition. So if all the numbers is greater than 30, then only it will show me the pass. Otherwise, it will show me if any subject is less than 33, then it will be show me fail. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Other, and in the or condition, what is if I am applying this or this or this is greater than 33? So what it tell me? If any number is greater than 30, then it will show me pass. So we cannot apply that. We will have to apply these conditions according to our situations. And I will tell you in this result also we can apply, or how we can apply, we will tell you. Right. So first we will start with end condition, if end condition, how will apply it? Let's see. We have to write just the equal to sign, and we have to write if. We have to start with parenthesis, and we are applying end condition also. So we have to write end and then start the parenthesis, right? So he's asking for logical one now, right? Logical. What is your logic for one? First condition, right? What I'm saying that physics particular cell, right? It should be greater than or equal to 33. I'm assuming, right? Then you have to write the comma. Then you have to write the second condition that this marks should be greater than or equal to how much? 33 again. Then you have to write the comma. Then the third condition is maths. It should be greater than or equal to how much? 33. Same conditions. And in Excel and computer also should be greater than equal to 33. Then your last is comma. It should be also greater than equal to 33. Right. So I'm saying that this is on the basis of these numbers, individual numbers, right? And also if you want that the percentage also should be greater than how much? 57, 40, right? Then it will be passed. Then you can apply that also. So what I'm doing, comma, this should be greater than 40. Greater than or equal to 40, right? Then you can close your parenthesis and the condition is applied. The condition is applied or not?
Yes, sir.
Formula
No,
is
sir.
completed? Formula is completed or not?
No, sir.
Yes,
Have just
complete.
okay. Formula is not yet completed because we
Not
have just
completed.
given the conditions. But after completion, the condition when the it applied the
Output
condition,
is
what he have to do, what we have to write, pass or fail. I have not given that values, right? So you have to just put the comma and tell if these conditions are true. What you have to write? You have to write pass or fail, right? So double quotes you have to write in pass, then comma, then in double quotes you have to write fail. Condition is false, right? And then you have to close the parenthesis, enter, C. So in result one, it is pass. Why? Because the percentage is greater than 40. But actually he is failed because his physics marks is less than 33. So he's failed. I'm copying in all the cells that you can understand who is failed, who is pass. So you can analyze, see who is failed. It can be failed due to the less than 40% or in any subject marks. So is there anyone who is cleared all the subjects but he's failed due to the less in percentage? No one. Let me do that, right? So what I'm doing in student I, what I'm doing, giving 33 in all the subjects, right? Let's see what will be the result, right? Because his percentage will be 33. So he is failed, right? Although he is cleared all the subjects, right? But his percentage is not above 40, so he's failed. So any condition will fail, he will get failed. Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Is there any
Yes.
doubt till result 2?
Sir, I have one doubt.
Yeah, please.
Sir,
अगर हमको सारी कंडीशन लेना है तो एक साथ कॉलम का नाम नहीं रख सकते क्या?
Means
जैसे आपने सेलेक्ट करके एक एक का ग्रेटर देन 33
right. You are saying that you have to select all the. How you can do this?
यस
See,
यस
each cell is different, right? Each cell is different. If it is possible, then it is very easy to add also, right? But for addition also, what I'm doing, I'm selecting the cells, right? Each cell is own number, has a single number. You cannot combine two numbers in a cell. Understood? So that is why we are dealing. You can understand with like this that each cell is a number, right? Don't think that it is have many spaces, so we can select it together every like this, right? So it is predefined formulas, right? And we have to follow these formulas because it is according to the Excel, right? Excel format. How to we can do this? More searchers and everyone make this formula with after so many searches. So to make everything easy, right? So it is restricted to follow these rules, right? So we can do in that way only. Understand?
ओके
Yeah. Anyone else? Anyone else? So for today, we are winding up here only. If anyone have doubt regarding this, please let me know.
सर डबल कोट्स इज कंपलसरी बिकॉज
Yeah, it is in
नीचे
format.
ब्रैकेट लिखा हुआ है.
No, it is in when you write in single quote, it will not take it. It will give you an error.
ओके ओके
You have to write pass and fail in double quotes, and not like this. You are uh, pressing single quotes 2 times, right? It will not take it like that. You have to
ओके
just take it and just press the shift and then that the double quotes key you will get. Okay. Anyone, any doubts regarding this? Have you all understood?
Yes, sir.
If any doubt, please let me know, right? Because it is difficult for me if you ask tomorrow or any other time. Right? Don't hesitate because we are all are you on the same page. Don't think that anyone will what they will think if I ask this question, right? You have to clear your doubts every time so that you can upskill yourself. If you not clear it right now, you have to face the consequences in the future.
So actually, I was absent in the yesterday's lecture. So
Yesterday is just introduction. Nothing I have told. I have just told about the Excel, what is Excel, and why we are using this, and what is the need of Excel. Nothing. Today is the first
okay,
session. You can say that
okay, sir.
I have told something. Yeah. You can go for the recordings also. You ask the team. Go for the recordings.
No, sir, not yet.
Okay. You can ask him.
Where we get
Ask
the recording?
with the team. You can ask with the team. They will
Okay.
provide you.
Yes.
So if no one has any question, we can wind up here, right, for today. And tomorrow we will have after this we will go for result 3 and how we will calculate the grade, max, min, count, average, everything we will understand. And then we will go for the conditional formatting also in this, right? How do we can more attractive this result, right? By coloring the failed ones, right? By coloring them. All the things all the beautification we will do tomorrow or day after tomorrow, right? In our sessions. So please be there in next session, right? Those who are attending. So you will get something very important and very useful in your future. Okay. So if there is no doubt, we can wind up here. Harish, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Everyone, please complete your attendance. So those who are having any doubts related to training and everything, placement, so you can just call the 2 numbers and you can fill the attendance form. My team will be calling you tomorrow for the discussion. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
ओके
Thank
सर
you. Thank you, everyone. Good night, everyone. Have a nice night. Okay. And tomorrow will be a good day for you. right? And please join in, right? Be there.